Hey guys, so we are here the day before Halloween and we are gonna be making some Day of the Dead bread because it seems like the appropriate time to be doing such. Now this particular bread is the one that you, if you are celebrating Day of the Dead, would make and put on the altar with the food and whatever, pictures and all that good stuff for your loved ones. So, we're going to jump right into what you need to make the bread. So you need 3 cups of all-purpose flour separated into 2 cups, and then I have 1 cup in my mixing bowl. You also need 1/4 cup milk, 1/4 cup margarine. Now, I'm usually a stickler for butter, but the recipe specifically says margarine. 2 teaspoons of orange zest. 2 eggs lightly beaten, 1/4 cup white sugar, 1 1/4 teaspoons of active dry yeast. This is less than an envelope. 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and then you're going to need 2 teaspoons of anise seeds or 1/2 teaspoon of anise extract. This is what they use to make black licorice. So if you smell it, it smells exactly like black licorice. I'm not a fan, but yeah. And this is also from Pinsy's. So I went there. I told you I'm going to make a video about Pinsy's. Really cool place. So that's what we have. All right, let's get started. So you're going to put your margarine and your milk into a small saucepan and heat it up until the butter is completely melted. You will also need 1/4 cup of warm water. I forgot to mention that. Once this is melted, we will add in the warm water. All right, once it gets melted, there's a few little pieces of margarine left. Now you want this to be about 110 degrees, so nowhere near boiling, which takes place at 212 degrees. Once all the butter is melted, you're going to go ahead and add in your 1/4 cup of warm water and just give that a gentle stir. And then you're going to turn off the heat. In the bowl, we have 1 cup of our flour. We're going to add 1/4 cups of white sugar, 1 1/4 teaspoons of yeast, active dry yeast, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 2 teaspoons of our anise seeds. It smells like licorice. And we're just going to give this a little stir. I'm going to use my measuring spoon because why not? Or you can use your fingers, which I'm sure you've seen me do plenty of times in. All right, now into this, we're going to add our warm milk mixture. Now once this is combined, smells like yeast. I love that smell. Look how beautiful. You're going to go ahead and add in the 2 eggs that have been slightly beaten, and the 2 teaspoons of orange zest. That's pretty much an entire orange. Oh, the orange smells amazing. Look how beautiful. All right, now into this, we're slowly going to add our other 2 cups of flour. It says to do it about 1/2 cup at a time. So just continue this until you get it completely incorporated. It's going to look like this. Fear not, because it is going to be very sticky. We're just going to dump it out onto a floured surface. This is my Pampered Chef cutting mat. Very sticky. Fear not. Okay. It will be all right. All right. We're just going to take it, we're going to flip it so that it is floured, and then we're just going to knead it until it's nice and elasticy. It won't take too terribly long. Once you get it to this stage, it's nice and elastic, very soft, and it just looks so beautiful. We're going to put it into a nice little ball. Get you a bowl and grease it, or just spray it, because that's like the easiest thing to do. We're going to throw this in the bowl. Give it a nice rotate. Spray a little on top. Wrap this in saran wrap and put it in a warm place to rise for 2 hours or until it doubles in size. Okay guys, so it has been 2 hours. It's actually been a little over 2 hours because I had to go to writing group and come back. And our dough has definitely absolutely doubled in size. And so we're going to punch it down. Then we're going to turn it out. I already greased this. Baking sheet. Pre-greased is what I was going with. And we're going to take a little piece off. Form it into a ball. Into the middle of the pan. And you can make a design with this. Some people make bones, which is what I'm going to try to do. So I'm just going to like roll it in a circle. And like do like 4 bones. Maybe 4 bones. I don't really know, but yeah. And then we are gonna, I am not whatever, I don't know, is it a religion that celebrates Day of the Dead? Culture? I don't know. I'm not good. So we're gonna do it like that. You can also just twist a knob on top, but whatever. This looks cooler. I'm gonna do it like that. We're gonna wrap this pan in saran wrap and let it proof or sit again for 1 hour. In a small saucepan over medium heat, we're going to combine 1/4 cup sugar, 1 tablespoon of orange zest, and 1/4 cup of orange juice. You're going to cook this on medium heat until it boils. Once it boils, you're going to cook it for an additional 2 minutes. Alright, so once it reaches a boil, you're going to boil it for 2 minutes, and then you're going to take it off the heat. Alright, here is our beautiful Day of the Dead bread. It's been out of the oven for just a few minutes, so it's still warm, but not hot. So you're going to take the glaze that you made in a pastry brush and just brush it all over the bread. Make sure to get all the little creases. And on top of the little bumps. My little bumps didn't really turn out like bones, but whatever. It's all good. Alright, once you cover the whole thing with the really awesome orange glaze, you're just going to decorate it. You can use different colored sugar, but I'm just going to use some white sugar. So you just sprinkle it on top. You could use colored sugar or sprinkles if you'd like. And there we have it. Day of the Dead bread. So rate, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think if you try the recipe.